What's going on, Guardian? Sly here. Thanks for stopping by. It is freshly 5 a.m. Friday morning, and there's only one reason to be awake this late, or should I say this early in the morning, and that is to grab some of that exotic love from Xur. So, sit back, chillax, let's see how our weekend starts us off. Now, a few things before we start though. Trials, it's on its way back. In just a few short hours, Osiris will open up the trials for the Guardians of the Crucible. There is the world first for the raid, and seeing who makes the lighthouse first in year 1 is another goal for PvP players. So good luck to all those out there, and I can't wait to check out some of that new loot. Second, I have most of my raid guys up for the Wrath of the Machine raid, so if you're stuck and need some advice, check out the playlist here. I still have the Archpriest and the Exotic Pulse Rifle quest to finish up, but those are almost complete and will be up shortly. So check it out because hard mode will be out before you know it. I'm guessing probably 2 weeks' time. Alright, well let's do this, guys. It's Friday, September 30th, and this is your weekly Xursday guide. So, hope all of your Fridays turn out awesome, my friends. And you know what makes a Friday even better? An inventory slot filled with a new exotic. So let's track down our favorite neighborhood black market arms dealer and see what he's got in stock this week. Alright, so as you can see by his gardening skills and his gang tag, he is most definitely at the tower. Just head towards the ship hangar and pass by the vendors. He's all the way down at the bottom behind the bar, just waiting to rake those coins in. Alright, well, let's take a look. And oh, Xur. Is it too much to ask, man? Just one more new exotic? I mean, just one more. Come on. Back to back. It's not that hard. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what he does have. And actually, I complain a lot, but it's pretty awesome. I don't know if it just happened to be set up this way, but if you see here, every single one of these exotics will be used in trials this weekend. Just throwing that out there. Alright, we'll take a quick look and then we'll dive into the details. So first up, we have an exotic engram, which no one should be wasting their coins on because it's a year 1 legacy boot engram. Why that's even still here is beyond me. Following that, we have one of the simplest exotics for the Titan, the Armamentarium. After that, some hunter arms, the sealed Ahamkara's Grasp, and for the Warlock, one of the best year 1 exotics, the Void Fang Vestments. Following that, the weapon that started the Scout Rifle Revolution, the Mida Multi-Tool. As for ornaments this week, we have Heart of Gold for Truth, which is actually pretty sweet looking, and then the second one is Iconoclast for Invective, which is, better than nothing, but definitely something I wouldn't purchase. Moving on to his curios, we have the 2 Sparrow upgrades, the Green Emerald Coil, and then the Red Stealth Drive. Then the usual 3-pack of Heavy Scents, the 5-pack 3 of Coins, the 3-pack of underused and awesomely effective Glass Needles, and then the worst idea in Destiny down here at the bottom. Alright, well let's take a more in-depth look at these bad boys, and first up we're going to be checking out the Titan's Armamentarium. Exotic perk is called And Another Thing, gain an additional grenade. We start off at 104 Discipline, and you can choose to bump it up to 129, or you can throw in a little bit of Intellect. Like most chest pieces, ammo perks are included as 2 options, and here you can select straight up special ammo or heavy weapon ammo instead of being made to choose ammo for a specific gun. Lastly, we have defensive buffs on chest pieces, and here you can rock Arc Recovery, increased recovery for 5 seconds after taking Arc Splash damage, or Arc Armor, increased armor when using an Arc-based subclass. This chest piece is still a widely used exotic. It's simple, super effective, and it looks good. Having this spec'd out for a striker is awesome. Double lightning grenades with the ability to have extra shotgun or sniper ammo for every match is fantastic. Or better yet, before heavy round you can switch it over and grab yourself a few more rockets with extra heavy ammo. Add extra armor to a subclass with the highest armor rating in the game, and it's clear why this chest piece is still around and still popular. There are others that are newer, fancier, etc., but in terms of usefulness, it's definitely toward the top. Okay, next up, let's check out a relatively new exotic for the hunter, the sealed Ahamkara's Grasps. Exotic perk is called Nightmare Fuel, gain an additional melee charge. Melee damage has a chance to reload your primary weapon. 36, 36, intellect strength, and of course one of those could be bumped up to 56. Secondary perks are called Switchblade, decreased melee attack speed, and momentum transfer, bonus melee energy on grenade hits. Finally, like most gauntlets, these can grant their wearer extra reload speed for a particular weapon, and here you can choose between Sniper Rifle Loader, increased reload speed with sniper rifles, or rocket launcher loader, increased reload speed when using a rocket launcher. The sealed grasps are an awesome exotic. They are very versatile and every hunter subclass can benefit from wearing these. Extra melee charges doesn't sound very useful, but remember that smoke bombs and throwing knives are considered melee charges. You can also turn smoke bombs into invis, so for hard strikes, missions, whatever, even the raid, you never know what you'll need, and having double of it is always a great backup. They look pretty sick, and with these claws on them and the heavy metal that surrounds them, it not only looks good, but it gives them the feel that this is more than just a vanity piece. Alright, next let's check out the Void Walker's best friend, the Void Fang Vestments. Exotic perk is Hungering Void, spawn with full grenade energy, and your Axion Bolt grenade spawns an additional Seeker. 56, 60 discipline strength, and of course you can specialize in one of them. As for ammo, we have scout rifle ammo and sniper rifle ammo, which pairs up nicely to what's being sold right next to it, and a perfect PvP setup. The last column is a defensive option, and here you can choose between solar burn defense, reduce incoming solar burn damage, or void armor, increased armor when using a void based subclass. The Void Fangs not only look great, but they are pretty powerful. In PvP, Axion Bolts are pretty much the Void Walker's Firebolt grenade, and being able to spawn a third Seeker can sometimes make an overwhelming situation just a little bit easier. Down your opponent's shield to make your time to kill faster, and if you use your cover right, you can sometimes beat 2 or 3 unshielded opponents when you still have yours. If you're using energy drain in the right way, it can also give your grenade energy back to you, so maybe in time you can throw another one. So while it's not going to instantly make you amazing, it's another great tool in the arsenal of weapons. Okay, last item on the list is the infamous Mida Multi-Tool. Exotic perk is called, well, Mida Multi-Tool. This weapon boosts move speed and fires on a hair trigger. For barrel upgrades, we have soft ballistics, CQB ballistics, and then smart drift control. Secondary perk is Third Eye. Radar stays active while aiming down the weapon's sights, and then for middle row we have Lightweight, Quick Draw, and then Field Scout. Now for the ornaments, you can equip Covert Ops, which is definitely my favorite, and I lucked up enough to grab this bad boy, and the other is called Arctic Survivalist. Not bad, but the snow camo just looks a little too messy for my tastes. The Mida is what every other primary strives to be. Easy to use close up or down range. Great sights, easy to hip fire, strong on the critical hit but can still do the job if it's body shots only. The boost to agility is great, and if you've seen my Dune Marchers review, you know what can happen. Throw on the Mida with Lightweight, max your agility and the Dune Marchers, and see what happens. Gravity is literally non-existent and a total blast. The Mida is a very strong weapon in PvP right now, and I use it in PvE all the time. However, exotic primaries are a tough choice because there are good legendaries that work just as well in the primary slots, but once you get to special and heavy, it's simply uncomparable. Truth, Gallarhorn, Razelighter, I mean come on, those are weapons you just cannot replace with legendaries. But primaries? There are similar counterparts for each, though the Mida is a beast on its own and its handling is pretty hard to mimic. The definite buy of the week, guys, right here. If you don't own the Mida, you should definitely get it today. But that's it, y'all. Stock up on 3 of coins because there are still new exotics to grab. As always, thanks for watching, and if you want to stay up to date or in the know about everything Destiny, follow me on Twitter @SlyNation or subscribe to me here on YouTube. You can also catch some of my content on Planet Destiny. Thanks again, Guardians, and until next time, this is your boy Sly. Later.